Hi guys, so today I'm going to be taking y'all to the color I have in my hair, the products I use, and a few tips about how to preserve the color of your hair. So if you want to know, keep on watching. So the first product I want to talk about is the shampoo I use. It's by Kiehl's. It's called Sunflower Color Preserving Shampoo. And this is sulfate free and paraben free, and it's specially for color treated hair. This shampoo it works pretty well for me. I mean, it cleanses my scalp pretty well, and it doesn't leave my hair too rough or dry because I have so much color on my mid-lengths and ends. The second product I want to talk about is the conditioner that I have in the same range by Kiehl's. This is also for color treated hair. It's paraben free. I actually used to use a mask as a conditioner earlier by Lorie's, which I have mentioned in my hair care routine video. That worked really well because my hair is thick and dry because of all the color in my hair. So I used to use that, and I still use that sometimes, but I alternate it with this conditioner. So the third thing I want to talk about, and I've mentioned this in a couple of videos earlier, I use a microfiber towel after I shampoo and condition my hair, or either I can even use an old t-shirt. So I recommend you use an old t-shirt or a microfiber towel because it's not as harsh on your cuticles as how a rough towel would be. So the fourth thing I want to talk about is the System Professional Color Finish finishing cream that I use in my hair after I squeeze out the excess water, and I use it on my mid-lengths and ends. So the fifth thing I want to talk about is my Matrix Smoothing Serum, and you can see it's almost empty, so I've really used this. I like this pretty much, and it's just 275 rupees. It works really well for frizzy hair, but it works well for my hair also. My hair is not really frizzy, but it helps in smoothing it and sort of detangling it and everything. So trick number one, when you're shampooing your hair, you should concentrate the shampoo only on your scalp. If it's not lathering too much, it's alright, but don't lather too much and take it through your hair, because what the sulfate in the shampoo is going to do, it's just going to make your color fade even more. So avoid putting too much shampoo on your hair also, and just concentrate it on your scalp. My second tip would be, never buy a bottle that promises you a shampoo and a conditioner in one, because it's never going to work. As a shampoo and a conditioner, they have separate jobs to do. A shampoo is for your scalp, they are cleansing agents, and a conditioner is for your mid-lengths to ends, to nourish it, to revive it, rejuvenate it, and all of that. So a shampoo and conditioner bottled into one would never work well. So my third tip would be, the correct way of applying the conditioner is always from the mid-lengths to ends. So what I do is, I take my conditioner in my hand, I rub it through my palm to just sort of warm it up a little bit. Then I take all my hair on one side, and I will concentrate it only from my mid-lengths to ends. So I'm going to just spread it. Either if your hair is thick, then you take sections and spread it so that you know it's spread all over properly, and then you detangle it sometimes. So I apply it from my mid-lengths to ends this way, all the way till the end, and then what I do is I go in with my hands in these movements so that I'm pushing the product into my hair. Your conditioner is the most important thing if you have colored hair, because your hair needs that nourishment and sealing of those cuticles especially, so that your color is preserved and it doesn't run out, or if your cuticles are open, it's exposed to environmental damage, the sun and everything. So a conditioner is so important, and application of the conditioner is even more important, because if it's not evenly spread and if it's not left for at least 4 to 5 minutes, your conditioner is not going to work. So even if you're using the most expensive, the best of conditioners, the application is really important, guys. So my fourth tip would be, and this is a very general tip, please avoid using very hot water on your hair, because what that's going to do is it's going to dry your hair out. When your hair is too dry, especially because you have color in it already, you're going to use hot water, which is going to dry it out slightly more, and that's going to lead to breakage. So your hair is going to get weak, and it's just going to start to break or split, and that's not good for the hair. So once you have your conditioner in, leave it in for about 4 to 5 minutes and rinse it off with cool water. It doesn't have to be cold. It can be cool, but it doesn't need to be hot. It's just going to dry the hair out too much. So my fifth tip would be your diet, because of course diet is really important to maintain healthy hair. Especially if you have colored hair, you need to have a good diet because obviously it's a little dry. So having proteins or having walnuts, flax seeds, soya, all of this is really important. In case you're a vegetarian, then you will not be able to get that protein intake that non-vegetarians get. So you can actually make like a mask at home that you can sometimes just once in 2 weeks probably do it. What you do is you take honey and you take banana. You just mash the banana and mix the honey in it and apply it on your midlands and ends. Leave it in for about half an hour, 40 minutes and just rinse it off. This will really help in nourishing and also moisturizing your dry hair, because sometimes dry hair, it loses that natural moisture. So you need to use masks or sometimes internally help your hair to be hydrated and moisturized. If you can't internally, then it's sometimes good to do these DIY masks. I do honey and banana, and that really, moisturizes and nourishes my hair a lot.